Transfiguration of Jesus. And the passage that is taken is from Luke chapter 9. Let me read it. And as he was praying, the appearance of his face was altered, and his clothing became dazzling white. Okay? Today is the last day of the season of Epiphany. The grand season started when we started our Advent season. That came before Christmas. Expecting the King to come, preparing to receive our Lord. That was Advent. And immediately after Advent, the season of Christmas came. Joy, celebration, and hope for the future that we got it through Christmas celebration. And immediately after Christmas came the season of Epiphany. And Epiphany, the meaning of Epiphany is God reveals himself to people like you and I. And today is the last day of Epiphany, and we will begin a new season of Lent from this Ash Wednesday. We'll talk about that more later. But during the season of Epiphany, we saw several things that God revealed himself to the world, to the human beings. The first one is three magi, three wise men or three kings came from east. Knowing that Jesus was born, they came and worshipped him. And that is one way that God revealed to the other people that he is God himself. Number two, the baptism of Christ. When baptism of Christ happened, you see the Trinity there. God the Son was there baptized, and God the Holy Spirit came like a dove and ascended upon him, and God the Father spoke from the heaven through the clouds, saying that he is my beloved Son, and I am pleased with him, and please listen to him. And the third event was wedding at Cana. The wedding at Cana, Jesus did a big miracle, and everybody around came for the wedding. Really thought he is not something ordinary. They came to know about his, the divine nature of Christ was revealed during the event of wedding at Cana. And the fourth event is what we commemorate today, which is the Transfiguration of Christ. That he is again revealing to people that he is not an ordinary human being, but he is God himself. He's a divine being. He's a heavenly being. Came just for a specific purpose. And that's what we see today. I have 3 points to share with all of you. The first point is deity of Jesus. Number 2 is superiority of Jesus Christ. And the third point is glory of Jesus. So let's see one by one. Deity of Jesus. This particular transfiguration happened in the Mount Tabor. I already explained to you about the mount is a favorable place for Christ. And he goes there every time. And this is one of the places he went and he was transfigured. And you remember about the temptation of devil, and that happened in the wilderness, and he took him to the highest tower. And the Sermon on the Mount happened on the mount. the Transfiguration happened on the mount. The mount is called Tabor. And he was even killed and crucified on the mount. And the mount was called Calvary. That's also a mount. He has close relationship with Mount. And the deity of Jesus, when we talk about it, he was 100% man when he came. He felt pain in the body. He was hungry. He was thirsty. He was like a human being. He was 100% human being. At the same time, he was 100% God. And several times he revealed his divine nature to people. And this is one of the occasions during the Transfiguration time. He revealed himself. He came for a specific purpose and fulfilled that purpose. He's not just a New Testament being. He was always there in the world. He just came as a human being that we read in the New Testament. But he was always there. That's what John 1:1 says. The Word was there. The Word was with God. And that Word was ancient. And that's why we praise, when we praise God, we say ancient of things. And Word was God. Word was with God. And Word is God. And Word became flesh. That is Jesus Christ himself. So, he was he is co-equal and co-eternal. It's not like somebody who's lesser than God the Father or lesser than the Holy Spirit. He's equal to all of them. Co-equal and co-eternal. Eternity. He was always there. He is always here. He is not just a New Testament person, but he was always there. Co-equal, co-eternal, and co-exist is what we say about the deity of Christ. And the Transfiguration is a proof that he was a heavenly being, and he is a heavenly being. And the Transfiguration is a sample of resurrection. On the resurrection, after resurrection, he completely became different. He did not have the same body. He looked like the same figure, but he never had the same body. The bodily resurrection he had, but he looked completely different. And the same sample of the resurrection that we could see in the day of the Transfiguration. Point number 2, superiority of Jesus. As some people think, Jesus was not just a patriarch. Like some people thought, Jesus was not just a prophet. Some people thought he was a king. But what we know and we confess is he is all in all. He was a patriarch. He was a prophet. And he was a king himself. He was all in all three in himself. Also, he is our Lord and Savior, Son of God. Most of all, he is God himself, and one of the gods of the Trinity, the Holy Trinity, one of the Godhead of the Trinity. It has been proved by Moses and Elijah when they came. Moses, explains Moses' law. Moses is the one who brought the law, the 10 Commandments. He brought the law from God and introduced it. So Moses is actually equivalent to law. Elijah is equivalent to the prophet. So the law and the prophet, both of them came and served Christ. So that's the proof that he is above the law. And he is above the prophets. That's what we see here. It has been proved. Elijah and Moses came and served him. From heaven, they came and and served him. So Jesus is above the law, above the prophet, and he is above even the angels. The angels also came down and served him. This is the place that we see the superiority of Jesus. First, we saw the deity of Jesus, that he is God himself. The second, the superiority of Jesus. Jesus was above all the other things, other people. Number 3, glory of Jesus. We see here that Peter and the other disciple saw the glory of Christ when he was transfigured. The glory of Christ they saw. And that is the light. The light of Christ shined on that day. And the light that we can never imagine. It's completely a different type of a light. Nobody can even see it. That kind of a light. That's the glory of God. When we read our Old Testament, when Moses went to the Mount Sinai and came down with the 10 Commandments, everybody were afraid to see him because his face was shining. And he himself was afraid. So he just covered by his cloak, he covered his face because it was very shining. But that is not a light of Moses himself. That light was, came from God. He saw God, and the light from God came to him, and it was the light reflected from his face. And everybody saw that. But here when we see the light of Christ, the glory of Christ, it is not a borrowed light. That is his own glory. If you have noticed our first hymn, that says clearly, unborrowed glory, unborrowed light. You can go back and see the same hymn that we sang today. It was a good hymn selected by Dean. Unborrowed light, his own glory. I already explained in our Bible study, moon does not have light on its own. The moon borrows light from the sun. The earth does not have light on its own. The earth borrows light from the sun. The stars don't have light on their own. They borrow the light from the sun. All of them receive light from the sun. But on the Transfiguration day, Jesus showed his own glory, not a borrowed light or glory from anybody. And that is the glory of Jesus that we can understand. His own glory was shown on the Transfiguration day. So you and I, we don't have a light on our own, but we borrow light from Christ and we shine. Sometimes you go pray for some time in a dark room. When you come out, see your face in the mirror. You will see a light showing from your face. How many people have noticed that? Even a dark face like me, I have noticed that. The light. You pray. You kneel down and pray for some time. The light comes from Christ. And anybody can notice that. And that light you are supposed to share with other people. When there is light, there is no darkness. Jesus shined, and we can shine as well. Borrowing light from him. We can receive light from him. 1 John, 1st chapter, 5th verse says, God is light. In him there is no darkness. And Isaiah says, Jesus came as a light to remove the darkness. we see the same example in Moses. The light of God shine. And Stephen, before he was killed, the light of God came upon him, and everybody could see him. Those are all the examples that even human beings can shine because of our Lord. So let us shine for Christ in our lives wherever we are called to serve, either in the church, in our family, in our workplace, wherever we are. Let us shine for Christ. The light that we can receive from Christ, we can show and remove darkness around us and in us. May the peace of God, which passes all human understanding, fill your hearts and minds in Jesus' name.